we've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Clive Emson Auctioneers May Auction Feature Lot Show. And we have a very special one for you in this, because actually we've got two lots in one show for you. How good is that? Now I could possibly do it by myself, could I? So I've had to bring in the expert, Kevin Gilbert's with us. Kevin, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. I'm enjoying all this sunshine that we haven't got.
It's horrible. I'm in Bracknell in Berkshire today, and it is grotty. I have to say out there.
It is, and we go to the ends of the earth to try and get blue sky backgrounds on some of the properties. You know,
yeah.
Even if you have to go back 2 or 3 times to get the right shot, that's what it all counts for.
That is commitment. That is commitment. But the sun is always shining on Clive Emson now, isn't it? Of course it is. Certainly when the auction comes around. We're going to 2 lots to go through today, Kevin. Everybody, you probably saw actually from the holding image, we're going to start with lot number 15. Just before we do that, just a quick reminder, bidding goes live on the 2nd of May. Bidding ends on the 4th of May. But the catalogue is now live. Of course, 131 lots in total going under the hammer. There's a link in the body of this broadcast, which will take you straight to that website up there, cliveemson.co.uk. That is where you can view every single lot. You can download the legal packs, see more images, videos, all the information you need. And if you do need to ask a question, want to speak to one of the team, 0345 85 00333. That is the number. There are no silly questions. I can assure you of that, because if there are, I would have already asked them. So don't worry about that. Right. Okay, well, let's get into it. Lot number 15 here. Here's an image of it. Gives a bit more information before we have a little look around with the video. Can you hear me there, Kevin?
I can indeed.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, this is a lovely. Well, it could be a lovely property. It needs everything doing inside. It is in a bit of a sorry state of repair, but it's in possibly one of the best roads in the little village of Saltwood, which lies just north of Hythe and just south of the M20. But it's got auction written all over it, and it's just an absolutely cracking auction lot. It really is. It's
intriguing, I think, actually, isn't it? I think, in fact, I'm intrigued to have a little look around. So why don't we do that now? Here's the video for Tilehurst, lot number 15, going under the hammer in the Clive Emson May auction. Yeah, there we go. Lot 15 there. Kevin, question for you. Do you get that clapped out Range Rover in the garden as well?
Afraid not. That is going to be moved. That is going to be moved. I think the number plate might be worth a few quid as well.
Exactly. That's quite a lot of land out the back, isn't there?
There is. Yeah. There is. And for those very observant of you, I'm very pleased to say that the editing team did a rather good job of editing out all the bags that were on the landing in the second part of it. So if you missed it, you need to go back on and watch it again.
There you go. And you can as well do visit cliveemson.co.uk. The videos, the images, there's more images as well than what we're showing you as well. So do check them out, and the legal pack as well. A wonderful property. It's very intriguing, isn't it? Almost looks like it's set back and almost hidden away.
Yeah, it is. I mean, certainly from the road, if you're actually on the road, and unless you were looking for it, you probably wouldn't even know that it was there, because the shrubbery and the trees have grown up, so that it is quite secluded from the road. But it's a lovely property, or could be a really lovely property, and I think somebody would be able to put their own stamp on it. There might even be the potential to extend, put garaging up in the rear garden, and we say it every time, subject to all the necessary consents being obtainable. That lovely phrase.
Absolutely. It's very important. Like I said, the legal pack is at cliveemson.co.uk. So make sure, if you are interested in lot number 15, Tilehurst there, and you are seriously considering a bid, you've got to download the legal pack first and just get all your checks done. As Paul Bridgman always says, research, research, research. And how true is that? Right, Kevin, a guide price on that one from 250.
Correct, yeah,
is that
250
right?
plus.
Fantastic. Right, we're going to move on to our next one as well, because as we said, it's a 2-for-1. Well, it's not at auction in this show.
Yeah, be careful what you're promising.
Don't be thinking you bid once. Exactly. Don't be
promising.
thinking you bid once and get 2 lots. In this show, we're showing you 2 lots. But when it comes to auction, you're bidding on 1. Right, feature lot 67 is the next one. 3A Dunes Road. Here's a picture of it. Give us a bit more information.
This is a little 1-bedroom flat that's situated to the rear of the property. One of the nice things about this is the fact, well, it's 2 nice things about it. One, it's got its own little courtyard at the back, and the second one, if you're a beach lover, you are literally the opposite side of the road that leads onto the beach. So it's just in a nice location if you want to do beach holidays. Make a fantastic holiday home.
It certainly would, wouldn't it? And am I right in saying guide price from
Correct.
70,000?
Yeah. Had a long discussion with the clients. I mean, I personally think it's probably worth a bit more than that, but the guide prices always reflect where the reserve prices are. So therefore, the reserve price is very competitive, in my opinion, on this one. It is a little 1-bedroom flat. It has had a little bit of water damage, but it's got a decent kitchen in it. Bathroom's okay. Sort out the little bit of the water damage, and you've got yourself a sort of one bed flat, close to the seafront, really.
Perfect. Sounds like a great opportunity for somebody. Let's have a look around it, shall we? Here it is. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Another absolute cracker there. And I do like to be beside the seaside, Kevin. I really do.
You're stealing my puns now, aren't you?
Yeah, I got in there first. I can only apologise. There it is. Here's a picture of it again. Guide price from £70,000. Yes, you did hear me right. We do think this one is going to go well, Kevin. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice little flat. To be perfectly honest, it's got a decent length of lease. It's a 125-year lease from June 1988. And as you can see from the video, it's got a modern kitchen, modern bathroom.
Yeah.
You just need the bit of TLC to finish off.
There you go. Fantastic opportunity there. Looking forward to seeing how that one performs. Now, Kevin, as you know, during these shows and throughout the year or so, we've been doing these shows with Clive Emson Auctioneers. We always like to find a little bit more out about you. You do know what I'm going to ask here, of course. We have been asking for you guys for funny stories. We've had some absolute cool. I have to say, Audrey Smith is leading the way at the minute, Kevin. So take it away.
No pressure.
Can you top Audrey's story about getting scared by herself in a mirror?
Well, I'm not sure I'll be able to top it, but I think one of the spookiest experiences I've ever had. I went into a very old, must have been 15th, 16th century pub. And I met the owner there, and he said to me, "Oh yeah, go upstairs." He said, "Not a problem at all. Have a look round." And as I was walking up the stairs, the whole of the first floor landing went suddenly cold, to the point where it was a baking hot day outside. And as I walked up the stairs, my breath was you could see my breath. Oh. And I went in and out, came back downstairs, and the owner said to me, "Did you meet the ghost?" And to this day, I don't know whether he was pulling my leg or whether it was just a quirk of the building.
I'll tell you something. It's probably. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe there's something there, but
we don't know, do we?
Whether it's a ghost or not is a whole different ball game, and probably a subject that we could fill up, several hours discussing about it. But
maybe, Kevin, we could start a Ghost Finders podcast, you and me. Maybe we could do that as our next thing. I'll tell you, that is quite spooky, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it was.
What
that must have been 25 years ago, but that story just sort of stays with me all the time.
Yeah, I love stories like that because you just never know. We don't know, do we? It could have been the headless horseman walking along the corridor with you right there, Kevin. Just to make things worse.
Well, the pub was known as the Fisherman, so okay. Whoever knows, But no, it was a spooky experience, and one that I sit back now and I smile about it, but at the time I wasn't quite sure what I was getting myself into.
I'll tell you something. The auction game, you guys are like Indiana Jones. I'm telling you, like the stories that come out from auctions is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, it sort of replicates my interest as well in things that are under the ground, and quite recently I've taken up metal detecting as well.
Okay.
So. Nothing found yet, apart from a couple of horseshoes. But
lot 67 might be for you then, because you see like people with metal detectors by the beach, don't you?
Absolutely.
So, there
Absolutely.
we go.
Make sure you get a license though if you are going to go on the beach. Check it out.
Good point. Very good point. Yeah. Kevin, thank you so much.
No problem.
For taking the time out today. We really do appreciate it. That was lot 15 and lot 67 going under the hammer in the Clive Emson May auction. Don't forget, bidding goes live on the 2nd of May, ends on the 4th of May. So still plenty of time. Do visit cliveemson.co.uk to view all 131 lots going under the hammer.
And good luck. Good luck to all the bidders out there.
And good luck, of course. Perfectly well said. Kevin, thank you so much. I'll see you next
time.
No
problem. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Best of luck, everyone.
Bye-bye.
We've sold thousands of lots to people willing to exchange on the day and complete within 28 days. Property auctions made quick, easy and simple. Clive Emson Land and Property Auctioneers.